afternoon. Welcome to Equipped. We are going to start off with the shoulders first. So the handcuff drill is going to kick us off. Right hand grabs onto that left wrist. Rib cage stays down. Shoulder blades go back as we take the hands off the body. Exhale as you lift. And relax. Two more. Shoulder blades back. Hands off the body. Lift. One more, not going to pain, just feel those shoulders open and be challenged. Back and lift. And relax, shake it out. And let's switch it up. Left hand grabs onto that right wrist. Shoulder blades back, off the body and lift. Relax, two more. Back, lift. Relax, last one. Back, lift. And shake it out. Going right into our hinge squat double lunge. I like to just kind of get those legs moving real quick with this one. Y'all know this one very well by now. Athletic stance. Drive those hips back. Nice strong hinge. Deep squat. And then that double lunge. Maybe 4 more reps. Nice strong hinge. Nice deep squat. Just staying fluid here. Staying loose. Just waking up. Right into that hinge. Squat. Double lunge. 2 more if you're with me. Hinge, squat, double lunge. If you're going a little bit slower, that's absolutely fine. I'll give you a moment to catch up or finish up those reps. Good. If you're with me, take a quick little breath. If you're wrapping those up, you're good. We're good on time. All right, so the rest of the warm-up, you're going to be following along on these movements. Please don't just stand there and watch me. One, you're going to waste some time. You could be getting some movement in. 2, make sure it feels well, feels good with the movement that you, with the weight that you have. All right, so let's start off moderate, single piece of equipment. We're going to work the left side first. We're going to work a squat and single arm high pull. So when you pull that high pull, you're really only aiming for about the upper abdominal, maybe sternum area. A lot of people tend to pull for that collarbone, which puts a lot of pressure, a lot of stress on that shoulder. So let's not worry about that. All right, we're going to work the left side all the way through, which is going to make sense in just a second. So what this looks like, nice athletic stance, chest stays proud. All right, left hand's holding on to that dumbbell or kettlebell, and as you stand, it comes right at that midline. Back down. One more. And now I want you to go ahead and rack kettlebell or dumbbell left side. And then I want you to press, hold, shoulder blades back and down. You're always trying to get that shoulder blade into your opposite pocket. You're starting to turn that thumb towards the wall behind you. And this is our iso hold or our isometric hold. So we're going to work 45 seconds of that squat high pull and then go right into an iso hold. All right, let's go right side. All right, just 3 reps. We're just practicing the movement. Stand, pull, 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 and rack, press, bicep to ear, shoulder blades tucked back, rib cage is in, thumbs going to the wall behind you as we get that ball and socket in the joint, and relax. All right, so that's how we're going to run through that superset. Moving right along. We're going to go to a rotational clean. All right, if you're not that familiar with cleans, I would probably recommend just doing a traditional clean. We did these the other day. So what a rotational clean is going to look like, we're going to go left side first. So my right foot's going to step back just slightly. So from a side profile, it just looks like this. All right. Coming off the ground on the first one, belly button's going towards that right foot as I stand, rack, back towards the foot, rack. Okay? So nice strong rotation from the side profile, what this looks like. Getting that right foot slightly back. If you have a dumbbell, it looks exactly the same. Let's go 3 reps opposite side. So I'm into that right hand. Left foot goes back. Belly button's pointing as I stand in a rack. This is a lot about those transverse abdominals and your hip strength today, that one. All right, our second move is going to be our tactical lunge. So you should have that kettlebell in your right hand. So we just take it to the outside of the body or dumbbell in the right hand. Right foot's going to step back Passing that weight under the left leg. Stand up tall, left leg goes back. Passing under. Right leg, under. Left leg, under. 2 more. Right leg, under. Left leg, under. So that's what our second superset today is going to look like. All right, last but not least, this is the one, if you were on before class, I talked about equipment, where you're going to want 2 pieces today. All right, whether you have matching dumbbells or matching kettlebells. We're going to work a double kettlebell swing and an elevated push-up, all right? So, I'll go with dumbbells because I've demoed everything with kettlebells so far. We've done swings before, up under thigh. We snap the hips to get that weight forward. All right, so I have these weights with both hands. So I have right, left, driving those hips back. Nice double swing. So on 3 reps, and relax, taking those weights down to the ground. And then I'm going to work my elevated push-up. So my wrists are strong, kettlebells or dumbbells. All right, and you're just working traditional push-ups on toes or knees. But we're going to be able to challenge a little bit more depth as we can get an extra inch or 2 without hitting the floor. What that looks like with kettlebells does look a little bit cooler, but it's also a little sketchier because you really got to make sure those kettlebells stay right underneath the arms as we work through that. We don't want that kettlebell to kick over, things can go bad. All right? So, on that, make sure you have your workspace clear. We're going to get rolling in about 15 seconds. We're going to start off left side, squat, high pull, and then that iso hold. All right, 45 seconds of each movement today. It takes us all the way to the end of class. If you're moving along with me on those movements, you should be pretty warm by now. All right, let's set it up. Chest stays proud. Stand and pull. Your pace, 45 seconds. Excellent. You're breathing. You're exhaling with every rep. Bringing that weight right up the midline of the body. So if you had a line from the top of your head through the center of the feet, that's where the weight's traveling. And then it can kick out once it gets up top. 4, 3, 2, and relax. All right, quick breath. Remember, we're going to go to that iso hold, so we're going to stay with that left side. All right, let's go and get it racked up. And press. Breathe. Soften the knees. Arm is straight and long. So we're in this position. My rib cage is pulled down. My belt line is pulled towards my belly button. It's as much about shoulder stability as it is about pillar strength right now. Because what's going to happen is your rib cage is going to start flaring out. It's going to reach in front of you. Don't let it. You're strong, you're strong. If you have to bring it down, bring it down. Don't get hurt going to failure. And relax. All right. Going over to that right side or opposite side if you already worked right. Big breath, athletic stance, pulling down. Good hold on that weight, and let's work. As you snap those hips forward, that kettlebell, that dumbbell, that weighted backpack, whatever you're working, drives towards that sternum. Elbow goes high. About 15 seconds left. We get a little breather before we go to that iso hold on the right side. 3, 2, and relax. Finish up that rep. If you need to use a different weight for that iso hold, whether it be heavier, whether it be lighter, depends on your strengths, you can use that. You can use different weights. All right, rack it. Press it. Hold. Soften the knees. Trying to turn that thumb slightly back towards the wall behind you as we get that ball and socket in the joint. So we're almost done with our first round, our first superset for the day. We're going to run this one more time, and then we'll move on to our tactical lunge and our clean superset. 10 seconds. We go back to the side we started. 4, 3, 2, and relax. All right, go back left side, squat to high pull. You can try to drive that elbow up. If you're using moderate weight, we can tend to get a little lazy, let the elbow drop. If you're using heavy, you're using all the effort you can to get it up. All right, athletic stance, chest proud. Let's work. Quick call out, I may have not said yet. If you are working dumbbells and it's challenging to get all the way to the floor, that's fine. You can go more of a hang to where you hinge, more of a almost a half squat, or more of your full range of motion squat. You just may not be able to reach the floor, and that's fine. 10 seconds. Three, 2, and relax. Quick breather, then we're going back to that iso hold, left side. All right, rack it up. Soften those knees, showing that belly. Punch, hold. So we're in this position, and we're trying to turn that thumb back towards the wall behind us. Working that external tension through the shoulder. Nice healthy shoulder girdle. As you turn that thumb back, you're going to feel some more tension inside the shoulder blade. We might feel some more tension inside the shoulder blade. You know you're activating what you need. You're doing it right. Don't feel pain, but you can feel a little extra activation. 4, 3, 2, and relax. One more of our squat high pull, going back to right side, and we're moving right along. All right, big breath. Set it up. Let's work. If you are taking that weight to the floor, try to keep it inside your shoebox. What that means is keep it inside the feet. Don't let it go in front of the toes. If it goes out in front of the toes, we tend to use a whole lot of low back. We want to keep that center mass. Five, 4, 3, 2, and relax. One more iso hold. Right side. All right, let's rack it up. Drop it up. Hold. So, this is where I really like kettlebells. All right? That dumbbell, because of the way the weight sits, you're going to tend to have that weight a little bit more of your center or over your lateral line, so more over top of your shoulder. Or you might be able to see that kettlebell for me is actually over top of my head, so it's actually working down more my midline, my center line, center mass. Push the shoulder in a much stronger position, so we can tend to go heavier with kettlebells overhead compared to dumbbells. 3, 2, and relax. All right, we're going into our rotational cleans. Again, if that's a little much for you, that staggered stance is too much, you can just work clean. So you're pretty much just going to bring that shoulder back down, back to shoulder. All right, but if you're with me, right foot goes back, Left side is going to pick up that kettlebell. Let's aim it towards that right foot. Belly button rotates towards it. And then wrap, over, wrap. So you're going to drive that right hip back. And then you're going to snap it forward as you stand. Really the rotational strength through the hip is what's getting that kettlebell up. 10 seconds. 3, 2, and relax. Got a little time. I'll do the next set with the dumbbell just so we can demo how it looks. It's going to look the exact same. So if you feel a little bit more like a bicep curl, most likely it's okay. All right, left foot back, right hand grabs on, stand tall, and rotate towards that left foot. Punch that hip forward, wrap it. So Monday's class, if you were here, we talked about pulling that kettlebell or that dumbbell to the body. So we're not flicking it up high, so it's not landing on us tough, all right? We're not walking out of here with bruises. 15 seconds. Pay attention to those knees. Keep those knees driving out as you rotate. Don't let them collapse in. 3, 2, and relax. Tactical lunge coming up. And we pass towards the inside of that thigh as we step back. All right, if you're with me, I like to start outside the right side of my dumbbell or kettlebell. Right foot's going to step back, pass under, stand tall. The kettlebell never passes around the front of the body, always towards that inner thigh. "20 seconds. Last 8. Pulling that body straight down, driving all the way to that full stand. And relax. As promised, I'll switch over to dumbbells. All right. Going back to our rotational clean. So if you're with me, left side's working first. My right foot takes a slight step back. I'm going to pull down, grab hold of that weight, taking that dumbbell towards the foot, towards the knee. So I punch my right hip forward, bring it towards that shoulder. Just as much power. So yes, we are getting some back strength here, but this is actually a really, really good core development, pillar strength, hip strength. Almost there, almost there. 3, 2, and relax. You have time to set it down. If you're with me, go and take that left foot back. Right side's gonna reach down. Again, don't outrun your belly button. What I mean by that, my belly button's pointing forward right now, but I'm rotating too much to my T-spine. That's how we get injuries, all right? Make that belly button rotate. All right, rotate, stand. You're strong. You're extending that left hip all the way through. Feeling that glute fire off. Feeling that rotation through that belly, that tension. Three, 2, and relax. All right, I'll stay at the dumbbell for tack lunges. I'll make it fair. All right. Same thing, if you have that dumbbell, I like to start off to one side of that handle so I can get my left hand onto it. My fingers aren't fumbling over each other. All right, my right hand started off, right foot steps back, passing under, staying tall. Try not to reach too much. Pull those hips down so you get that easy, simple pass through. You're strong, 10 seconds. And then we move on to our double swing, our push-up finisher. We're gonna feel good by the time we get to that. Relax. All right. So we worked that double swing. You do have to have a little bit of an exaggerated stance. Again, if all you have is one kettlebell, it's fine. Just give me traditional swing. All right. A little bit wider stance. Knees are gonna punch out. Everything else stays the same. Let's work. If you're working dumbbells, you can keep those thumbs turned up. A little bit easier to get everything through the hips. "15 seconds. Only 2 rounds. Three, 2, and relax. Get an elevated push-up, dumbbells or kettlebells. All right, we are going to go both sides. Again, if you only do have one kettlebell, you can go elevated one side for 1 round, switch up on the next. All right, push-up position. Strong wrist. Let's work. Strong exhale as you press. Wrists are strong. All right, so whether you're on that dumbbell, or on the kettlebells, or on the knees, wherever you are, knuckles are leading the way, wrists are strong. 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1, relax. Woo! Last 2 rounds are going to be fun, right? All right, we're staying double. Big breath. Heart rate should be up. I know mine is right now. Set it up. Let's work. So this is going to teach you to drive those knees out, as you do have to avoid the weights now. Teaches you to drive the hips back. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Woo! Big breath. Last movement here. If you are getting nitpicky on your setup, I like to find that 45-degree angle. Dumbbells, kettlebells kind of turn towards each other a little bit. Gets the shoulders right. All right. Set it up. Let's work. This is our last movement today. This is our finisher. Breathe through it, breathe through it. We're at about 10 seconds. Double time if you need it. Flexion, squeeze, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Woo! Make sure your space is safe. All right. Good work tonight, y'all. All right. We had some different movements. Worked some rotation. Worked a lot of unilateral explosiveness. So thank y'all for sticking with me through it. Take a couple more deep breaths. We're going to get a real quick stretch, and I'll let you out of here. All right. So athletic stance. Just one rep of this. Sink down, big breath. Exhale, top. All right. Let's take that left foot forward. Toes towards the knee. Press that left hip back. You're going to feel that deep stretch in that hamstring, I hope. And now you can take that belly button, rotate it towards that left foot. A little extra stretch here. Breathe. And reset. Right side. Right hip presses back. Belly button rotates towards that right knee. Reset. Besides that, let's work on that chest on your own. You can work some chest openers, find that door jam. If you have a band, you can work some pass-throughs, or a dowel rod, you can work some pass-throughs. Get that chest to loosen back up a little bit, get a little more passive. All right, y'all, great work tonight. Thank y'all for hanging with me. If you're not staying for strength flow, go find some food.